Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and the layout update for March. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon to be notified when I post future videos. The last month has been a bit of a unique one for a lot of us, and between figuring things out at work and adjusting to a new normal, I had my hands in a few different projects and didn't quite get as much done on the layout as I would have liked, but let's jump in with what I was able to get done. The first thing I was able to finish up was painting the rest of the rail the Model Master leather color. It ties the whole layout together, and once I get the layout ballasted, it'll look even better. I also installed the last touch toggle and servo on the layout. If you recall from the last video, this turnout is over a support and I had to come up with a different way of installing the servo. I used a block of plywood left over from cutting the piece that fits under the bridge section and mounted the 3D printed Tam Valley servo mount on it. I cut a small tube of styrene, glued it in place, and ran the attenuating wire through it and bent it where necessary. I plan to add some sort of ground cover over the tube to help further lock it into place. I was able to start the staging cassettes, and here's what they look like so far. A huge thank you to Jeff Goldenberg for offering and sending over an article from the July 1983 Model Railroader about constructing staging cassettes. It was a huge help in launching ideas for the project. I still have to get out and get some additional lumber, but my goal is to have legs that will look like this that sit on either end of the layout. The cassettes will have pockets underneath for the legs to slide into, and when the cassettes are not in use, store them next to the layout so they are out of the way. I plan on securing the cassettes to the layout for operating sessions using 2 barrel bolt locks on either end. Each cassette will have 2 tracks for staging, and I plan to scenic them for outside photography. The biggest thing to happen in the last month is that I joined a local N-track model railroad club. I've elected to start building a 1-track module that will be 1 foot by 4 foot. I plan to keep updates for that in a separate playlist and for those that want to keep tabs on it. It'll be a whole new set of challenges and learnings on my end, and I figured it could be fun to document that progress as well. Here's what I'm thinking for the track plan. There will be a feed mill in this location, a small coal dock and company here, and I'm thinking about using this area as a team track. I've already started on the feed mill for the module, and here's where I'm at with it. I plan to do something very similar to this image that I found on the internet. The module is going to provide a new area of modeling for me, and it will look totally different from what I'm doing on the shelf layout. Thank you to all of you who subscribe and are keeping up with the progress of the layout. That's it for this month. Thanks for tracking along. We'll see you next time.